sit here gazing at this house from the outside, I still cannot believe that it belongs to me. It is so beautiful inside and out. I have already had several experiences over the past week and many sleepless nights. The children pick up on things too. Emily said that she heard someone's daddy talking to her this morning. Hopefully I can get past this fear of the unknown. I love this house so much, it would be horrible to be scared of it. I want to be comfortable here. I want to feel welcome and safe in this home, not threatened. I guess I will see how the days progress. In the meantime, as we settle in and unpack all of our belongings, I am making a mental list of all the things that I plan to do throughout our hopefully many, many years in this house. April 25th, 2005. So at that point, we were in this house for about 10 days, and I was definitely feeling something going on. I've shared already a couple of stories with you, and today I have one more very interesting story to share. As I have stated before, I went out of my way to meet some of the previous owners of the home, and I became rather close with a man. His name was Bob. I will not give the last name, but he was much older than me, and he lived in the house a long time ago, back in the 80s. He was so kind. He actually ended up giving me some of the original furniture from the original owners of the home that he was able to acquire over the years. He was quite the historian. He was a writer, and he had some really unique and interesting pieces that I just really cherish, and I'm so happy to have. I became close with him and his wife. And his wife came by one day. She actually gave me a beautiful mantel clock, and if you want to check out my house tour above, I show that in the bedroom. There's this beautiful blue mantel clock above the fireplace, above the blue tiles, which we believe that it always was in that room. So this woman came by and she told me that one evening she was sitting in the parlor, which is right next to our dining room, and she saw a woman standing in front of the mirror. In the dining room, there is another fireplace with a mirror above it. And she just saw a woman standing there brushing her hair. When she got up to approach her, she disappeared. About a year and a half ago, my husband was in that same parlor, just laying on the couch watching TV, as he always does late at night. And he saw a woman walk right by the pocket doors there. He got a little spooked and he got up and he gave another look. He looked away, he looked back, and he saw her once again walk back. And then that was it. He never saw anything again. And I was like, why didn't you run upstairs and go to bed? You didn't wake me up, you weren't terrified? And he was really not bothered by it at all, which I find very interesting, because I think if I see something, I'm really going to totally freak out. I can hear things and I can maybe think I see something, but if I actually see something, it scares me, I don't know. But anyway, I became friends with a woman who worked at the local historical society here in town. And every time that she found something relevant to my home or the people that lived here, she would always save the newspaper article and send it over to me. Well, one day she sent me over a newspaper clipping about a woman who was in her 60s, I think she was mid-60s, who was staying in our home. I believe she was the sister of the man who lived here, and his wife and children, or his wife was just away. They were away on vacation, and I guess his sister came over just to help him out around the house, to help, with meals and cooking and cleaning and things like that. So on our second floor, right next to the bathroom, there used to be a door that led down to the kitchen. It was the kitchen staircase, the back stairs that would connect the kitchen with the second floor of our house. It no longer exists. It has been closed off, and an additional bathroom was made in our first floor kitchen rather than the stairwell that would have gone up. She had mistook the bathroom door for the stairwell door. So it was the middle of the night, it was very dark, she opened the door to the stairs rather than the door to the bathroom, and she fell down the flight of stairs and she broke her neck and she was killed instantly. And it's a really horrible and sad story, and just the thought of it just makes me feel sick. And there is still a portion of the staircase behind the wall, so you can actually take a part of our wall out. We just have a piece of plywood over it, and you can actually see what is left of that back staircase, and the original wallpaper's there and the original steps, and it's kind of really eerie, especially knowing what had happened. So I don't know if it was that point in time where they just closed it off and decided not to use it anymore, and then eventually a bathroom was made in its place and it was closed off completely. But we do believe that the woman that is seen on that floor looking in the mirror and brushing her hair is possibly this woman who so unexpectedly in the middle of the night fell to her death. The woman did appear to be about mid-60s from the description that I had gotten, and it was very strange because the woman who I had become friends with, when she told me the story about the woman that she saw brushing her hair and looking in the mirror, she said to me she looked like she was about her maybe mid-60s. She looked like an older woman, and I shared with her the newspaper article, and she was completely taken by surprise. She didn't know anything of that story, so it was nice to kind of make a connection. Yeah, so that's just one more story of something that happened in our house over the years. And again, there's two accounts, two totally different people, totally different times, kind of seeing the same thing, which I think is pretty incredible. I hope that you guys are enjoying my ghost stories. If you have a story to share, please share it down below. I love hearing ghost stories. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. Follow me at Jen's Happy Home on Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying these. Take care. Bye.